This is the first estate, and this lesson centers on American Indians had hair like wool. On your screen is an image of the Strong's Concordance. This book contains the definition of every word in the King James Bible, Old and New Testament. Brings us here to the word girdle, as you can see. Now, girdle. Now, in the top left-hand corner of the screen, that's where you can keep track of the biblical verses I will be using throughout this lesson. We're going to go to the book of Revelations, chapter 1, verses 12 through 14. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me. And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. So girdle, in this case, wore like apparel. Okay. Now, I want to concentrate on this word though. Argentum. Okay. So now we're going to move on. Brings us here to the word Argentina. Okay. And down here you see the word Argentum. So same thing. Man with the golden girdle, one like unto the Son of Man, somehow is related to Argentina. Okay. Now, in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6, verse 30, that states, reprobate silver shall men call them, because the Lord hath rejected them. So reprobate silver shall they be called. Whom? Well, here we have Argentina. Okay. And we have Buenos Aires, Argentina. So remember this word, Aries. Okay. So as we move along, brings us here to the word Aries. Now, can be spelled 2 ways. All right. So you have Aries, A-R-I-E-S, and air, E-S. Okay. And it means the ram, symbol of the ram. Okay. So Buenos Aires, Argentina. So here we have Aries, the zodiac. Now, when we go to the book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 2, in the midst of the street of it, and on either side of the river, was there the tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruits, and yielded her fruit every month. The leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. Okay? Now we're getting somewhere. Buenos Aires, Argentina. Remember, we have the symbol of the ram or the hind. Okay? So, brings us here, female deer. Okay? Speaking on Aries or hind. All right? Okay? Now, the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 21. Naphtali is a hind let loose, he giveth goodly words. Okay, so there we go. That brings us to this. So the goodly words here, right here, goodly words. We go to the key, and the key is A-M-E-R. All right? And that breaks down to A-M-E-R, America. So, America is written in the scripture, and we use the aid of the zodiac sign and Buenos Aires, Argentina to prove that. So, Webster's Dictionary, 1828, describes an American as a native of America originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper-colored races found here by the Europeans, but now applied to the descendants of Europeans born in America. This proves a few things. That one, if the children of Israel were here and found here by the Europeans, that proves that the Europeans are not the Israelites. So that's clear. Children of Israel are a copper-colored race of people. All right? So that would eliminate the people who call themselves Native American. All right? So as we move on, brings us here. And the word is Nika from our baby names and Native American origin. All right? So it means wild goose. So Nika, right here, key, Nika. So the word is pure. Now we go to the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. So, we know that his hair is pure as wool. This is a black man. So the true natives, the originals, the aboriginal of this continent are Negroes. Okay? And the Most High God Himself even keeps watch over this land. All right? So, with that, we go here to the word Amar. So it says white like wool, pure wool. And we go to the key Amar. All right? Amar is the key. Remember, we're dealing with keys. Brings us here to the word Amo, which is Amos. Okay? And we see on here, it also associates with the word Amar. And we know from another video that Amos was a Chickasaw Indian. All right? So, we have all that cleared up. Now, the free dictionary, the word AM means Americium, okay? Amos, once again. Now, as we move along from Americium, we see that this word Americium breaks down to America. All right? So, breaks down to America. Here we have America, an image of the true Aboriginals. Well, as you can see here, a female being carried on the shoulders, of course, by Europeans, and that is a black female. Now, down here at the bottom, let's just scale down here. States Amsterdam. See, right there. By Jacob van Meurs. All right? So, that's what the original American looked like. Here's another one. A Cologne Indian by Louis Corras. That's 1816. All right? But you see the hair. Hair is very thick, almost like it's been pressed, like how Negroes would press their hair, like you would get James Brown pressing his hair and things of that nature. Now, do this enough, and suddenly it becomes part of your DNA. So over time, you're just going to breed children with this type of hair. All right? But it's very thick, as you can see. Here we have an image of Oshkosh. All right? I'll give you a close-up on that. Oshkosh. There you can see clearly he is a Negro. Then we go here. And this is the whitewashed version of Oshkosh. See? So, anyway, this has been the First Estate with another lesson, and I hope it's been edifying to you. And I will see you in the next one.